Welcome back. Today I'm going to be recreating a clip from Dua Lipa's Training Day music video. This is a continuation of my last video, so if you want to see my progress, you can go check out my previous video where I recreated a clip from Breaking Bad. For a quick 5-second refresher, in this series, I'm recreating 3 different clips in Minecraft using various mods. So now without further ado, let's get into the recreation. So this clip is pretty hard to recreate with this spinning parallax type look. Still, I think it'll be a really fun challenge to try and get this effect right. The first thing I'm going to try to build is the room that Dua Lipa is sitting in, just because it's the easiest thing to build right now. And I really feel most of my time is going to be spent trying to get that effect. But what I'm thinking right now is that the best way to get it might just be to use a green screen with tracking or something. I don't really know how this is going to turn out, so bear with me while I work through this. I'm following my own advice and just starting with that main room that she's in right now, so I clear out some flat land to prep my build. And right now, while editing, I realized I could have just used a super flat world. I really do enjoy all the grindy, challenging parts. Making these videos really tests my mettle. You know, I used to really be a fiend when it came to 2K, and then in one of the 2Ks, I remember the song, like, by Dua Lipa. It's called, like, New Rules or something, and it was in, like, 2K19 or something, but I'm just bringing it up because that was stuck in, like, it was stuck in my head for a minute, just because I played my team so much. Also, do any of you guys remember that Dua Lipa meme, like, that dance? I'm just bringing it up because it seems like a very on-topic thing right now. Speaking of on-topic, I'm flying through this build. I put the green screen behind the window because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the best way to get the spinning effect actually in there, just to have it actually like in the scene. But also this means I have to build everything in the background, which I guess I would have had to do it anyway. The first thing I did was take a bunch of screenshots of the moving GIF and try to lay them out like I'm trying to solve some conspiracy. In retrospect, I don't know why I didn't just throw the GIF into Premiere. That would have made this entire ordeal so much easier. But once I knew what I needed to start building, I got to it. But I kinda messed up here and forgot to record a lot of this build, so please bear with the big jumps in progress at some points. Yeah. The first building, I feel I kind of went crazy with this one. I honestly went into a little bit of a flow state, making all these background buildings, and it was pretty calm because I know that they weren't really going to be super visible in the final shot. I just mainly wanted to match up like color and shape to match up with the original. I really struggled with finding an accurate color for the street lamp, so I just ended up going with the nether brick fence because it was the darkest fence post. With both of the builds for the scene now complete, it's time to start working on filling out the scene with actors. And by actors, I mean me, using the mocap mod. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that good with the mocap mod. I've only used and tested it a few times with more than one mocap clone, but I've watched a lot of tutorials and I think I kinda understand it. I just have about 11 mocaps I need to do for these scenes, which is definitely gonna take me a minute.
One eternity later.
After finally completing the mocaps for the background scene, I then immediately started working on doing the mocap for the main scene with Dua Lipa, and as you can see, I took a lot of creative liberties with my actors, and I'm using Makima from Chainsaw Man as Dua Lipa. Now we just gotta export these clips from the flashback mod and edit them together in Premiere. I thought the editing was gonna be a breeze. All I had to do was key out the green screen and keyframe the background a little. Little did I know, this was not going to be a walk in the park. After several painstaking hours trying to stop some weird transparency effect, I even tried throwing everything into After Effects and doing it there, but I finally conceded and asked my partner to help me. And this was solved in like 15 minutes. You wouldn't believe how unbelievably easy the fix was. It was literally just moving this up. Wow. And with that done, the final product is now complete. Just wanted to say thank you to y'all before I start, because the creation of this video really tested me. I honestly think it came out pretty well despite that. There was a ton of effort to the set creation and editing for the clip, but enough of me chatting. Here's the final clip. Okay, now where's my remote? Here it is. Throughout working on this project, I learned some insanely valuable lessons. Always double check and make sure your recordings actually come out correctly. And even when things get difficult, take it one day at a time and just try to finish, because I sure did take it one day at a time. Also, I'm really going to try to fix that for this last video in the series. I don't really want to take as long as I did with this one. The timing was really thrown off with the holidays and New Year's, but I promise I'm going to be way better about that. I have some pretty cool stuff planned for that last one. Hopefully I can show y'all a few more tricks for your own creations. And before I go, I just wanted to acknowledge the response I got from Lance in this video. It's so dope that he saw my last video. He's a huge inspiration for this series. I'm glad he could see my work. And who knows, honestly, we could end up working on something together in the future. But thank you guys so much again for watching this video. If you want to see more and support my work, subscribe and let me know down in the comments. But alright, have an amazing day. Peace.